It's Campfires and welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM21. Today we're taking on Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga. And we've been in relatively good form. As you can see, we're sitting 8th in the league with 18 points from 11 games. 3 plus 3 goal difference. And things have been going relatively well, I want to say. It's not been amazing by any means, but it's been better. The last game that you would have seen was the Union Berlin game. We then went and lost to Schalke. We weren't very good. Unfortunately, Pelakacha was injured, I think. He wasn't available for the game, so he didn't get to play against his old club. But then we went and beat Hanover 3-0. Tepsoba, who seems to be quite a good penalty taker, scored a penalty. Illing and Amiri also scoring. Then we went and played Olympia. Smashed him 6-0. It was quite a comfortable game. David Muller even managed to get himself 2 goals in that game. We drew with Fortuna Dusseldorf, which was disappointing. They were bottom of the league and struggling, but nobody was good in that game, to be fair. Like, both teams were pretty trash. Jan Thielman managed to get himself a goal, and that was quite delightful. We went and played Sandhausen in the second round of the Pokal. We'd got extra time to win the game. Amiri scored in the 104th and Belakacha in the 113th, which, not ideal, having to play an extra half an hour of football, but at least we didn't go to penalties. Then we went and smashed Werder Bremen. The Sulker managed to score for Werder Bremen. We instantly got a goal back, but Illing got a hat-trick, and Tapsova scored a penalty as well. And then against Olympia again in the Euro Cup 2 or the Conference League, we beat them 4-0 away from home. Illing, Bracalo with a brace, and Herrera all getting goals. As you can see, we have already qualified, guaranteed a spot top of the league or top of the group. We haven't conceded a goal in the Euro Cup 2 group stage, but we've scored 17 so far. Things are looking pretty fruity for us at the minute. It's pretty much up to the other 3 teams to figure out who is going to be making it through in that one. All those results taken into consideration, a win today would put us into 7th, and you'd think that we should have enough to beat Wolfsburg today, seeing as how we have beaten Bayern Munich. We're the only team to have beaten Bayern Munich so far this year, so I'm hoping that we can go in and do the business against them. We do have a couple of changes for today's game based on injuries. Benkovic has picked up an unfortunate injury, gashed upper leg. He's going to be for another 5 days. And Bedfiler is suspended. So for today's game, we're starting with Havani in goal. He has been in very good form. The last game that Diego Costa played was the defeat to Schalke. We have Marcelo Herrera, who has been in very, very good form at right back. Martinez plays at left back because of the fact that Guerrero's form has been a little bit hit and miss, and Brettweiler is suspended. Balakapcha and Tapsova start as our central defence. Muller, who's been moved back to midfield, is playing quite well in the midfield position. As you can see, last 5 games, 7.1. I think he's played one of those games as a striker, alongside Finbar. Illing and Bracalo play as our wideman. Bracalo's been changed to an inverted winger because he seems to be getting more involved as an inverted winger. Amiri is playing as an attacking midfielder, where normally he would have been a shadow striker. Shadow striker doesn't seem to be doing all that much for us at the minute. And Thielman starts up front because Matumbo has just been average at best. He's had a couple of games where he's played well, but more games where he's just been absent. Like, he gets the ball maybe once in a highlight, and I don't see the point in putting a striker up front who's really not going to get us any goals. One thing I did notice about the Wolfsburg team is Bernardoni, the ex-Angers. We didn't even get the screen to show the starting 11s. Bernardoni, the goalkeeper who was sold from Angers before I arrived, is in goal for them today. They've Palestri playing on the right wing. He's a good winger, so hopefully he doesn't get too much of the ball. Bellacaccia gets a forward to Finbar. Beautifully goes past that tackle. Bracalo from quite a distance out. Not going to be Bernardoni doing that. But when we're looking at the league, Hoffenheim doing pretty decent. Mainz having a very, very good season. Oh, Mainz did recall Angulo because he wasn't getting enough first team football. And yeah, not overly fussed about that, to be fair. Not a player I was too crazy about playing anyway. So it just got him off the wage bill. Don't have to worry too much about it. Amiri back doing a bit of defensive work. And unfortunately, we're losing. So I'm going to berate the lads because that was not what I was hoping for. Werder Bremen, actually, having a bit of a poor start to the season. Bellacaccia from Amiri's corner, back of the net. Bellacaccia's 5th goal of the season. We are having a bit of a good time of late with the set pieces. Set pieces seem to be working. I think I've cracked FM21's set pieces. I'm going to say that I am not happy with the performance out there. I was going to originally trash my arms, but I don't think that would have been a good idea. Thielman not having the best of games, it has to be said. There's definitely a way for us to move it around so that we have players on the pitch that we could move around to make it so we have a different striker. But I'm going to leave it as it is right now. Thielman just kind of heads it to himself, I guess, is what he was trying to do. But Wolfsburg still have the ball. In the last game against Olympia, we had a goal scored after 17 seconds, which surprisingly was not the fastest goal we've had. Okay, that's... No. Alright, we're going to change it so that Muller is playing up front, but we're going to swap these two around, make Muller deep lying forward on attack. I'm just going to make Thielman an advance forward and see what he can do from there, because he's not really doing anything by himself. And now we've got 2 strikers up front, one of which, like I said, is a playmaker type. He's a support striker. So we have a support striker up front with a guy who supposedly can score goals. But we're 2 goals down. Or we're down 2-1. It's not what I was hoping for. It's not going well, but we have an instant highlight. Thielman to Tapsoba. Bellacaccia to Finbar. Dinks across to Herrera, who's, like I said, had quite good form of late. Can't get his crossover. It's just disappointing. Bellacaccia gets back for the terrible header, but then I think it seems to be something in this match where the strikers just seem to be heading the ball away, and our strikers are just playing it very gently back to their goalkeeper. It's like they're afraid they're going to hurt him. Right, Bracalo's dying, so we're going to take Bracalo off, put Thielman over on the left. We're going to bring on Matumbo to play as the advanced forward. Thielman not really having a great game. Illing also, surprisingly, not having a great game. I feel like Illing is camera shy, maybe. We're gonna have to make changes soon because this is not working. Finbar picks up the clearance, gets it Tapsoba, playing very wide for a centre back. Martinez to Thielman. Martinez whips it across. Illing. Bless me. Hopefully I remember to edit that out. If I didn't, then obviously I forgot. Martinez, beautiful cross. Illing with the goal. We are going to make a change again. We have a few more opportunities. Don't really want to take Amiri off because he's playing well. Thielman. My mouse decided to stop working. We're going to bring on Gonzalez on the left. And what else can we do? Kulikov sat this one out because he was a little bit tired. I didn't see the point in risking him. Could take off Herrera. Don't really have... Lamer could come on. Amiri is tired. So I'm going to bring Kulikov on and make him a Mazzella on attack. Yeah. Play. We're going to go and hopefully score another goal. Get ourselves a winner, because I don't really want to draw with the Wolfsburg. I prefer to win, but if needs be, a draw will do. I feel like I need to preface that. FM, a draw will do. Okay. Their striker was offside. 6 minutes to get a goal. Balakacha has the ball. Gets it out to Illing. Gets very easily dispossessed by Horn. And that was... that was horrendous. Right, we'll take a draw. FM gods, we'll take a draw. We're still very attacking, because there's no point in us sitting back now. Mutumbo down to Muller, back to Mutumbo. Gets it to Martinez. Gets it forward for Gonzalez. Gets it across. Mutumbo. Oh, that sneeze was terrible. Unless I edited it out. And then what sneeze? There was no sneeze. Alright, it is 3-3. Come on, lads. Give a bit of encouragement. Can we do something before the end of the game? Highlight started and ended instantly, and Finbar got sent off. Excuse me? Finbar got sent off, but we saw no highlight. Just appeared off. It was after being sent off. This is like Kamara. Like, has he? I didn't see it. Gonzalez, can he do something with it? Gets dispossessed, but Illing has it. Tries to find Matubo. That was a terrible, terrible pass. We have one more chance. Herrera with the throw. Gets it long. Looks like Bernardone quite comfortably catches that. And it ends in a draw. I want to see this sending off. Mutumbo got it back to Kulikov. Does Finbar just like hack down Brew? Oh, he does. Okay. Well, yeah. That was a bit unnecessary, I want to say. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. I'm going to thrash around and say that performance was not good enough. Enjoy training tomorrow. I'm going to give out to Finbar for disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. To be fair, Belakacha had an absolute fantastic game. Smashed it out of the park. Mutumbo had a good game as well. Maybe we start Mutumbo more often. He has been a little bit lacking. That still brings us up to 7th, but it's not quite as comfortable as it could have been. We could have had 2 points more. Brian Rodriguez has been called up, even though he was dropped. Goals galore. We're going to issue a warning for that, because it was probably justified. No, it was definitely justified. We splashed the cash, have we? We haven't really I haven't really done anything, but our vertical tiki-taka style used by play of late, and there is plenty of optimism for the future. We have slammed the team, because to be fair, that was terrible. Oh, our managerial support has rocketed up. That is nice. Do we still... Oh, we've plenty of people that like us now. Who was it that didn't like us? Gonzalez or Rodriguez? One of those two didn't like us. But now, everything's fine. We're sitting 7th in the league, qualified for the Euro Cup 2, and we play Firth in the next round of the Pokal. So everything's going a little bit rosy at the moment. We are going to come back. Do we come back for Hertha? Because it's against my favourite team, my German blood, my German brethren. We come back at some point in December, because with the January transfer window opening, we're going to be going through an awful lot of transfers. I would hope. We don't have any money is the only concern. We have 0, and our overall balance has depleted. We're hemorrhaging money. I'm not 100% sure how. Player wages are quite expensive, but we're losing 3 million. So just all these extra little bits. We're not bringing in a huge amount of money. £28 in grant. That's, yeah, it's a lot of money. So I think we might come back for Stuttgart and then maybe do Hertha at some. Yeah, we'll probably do Hertha in April. Maybe. I do want to play Hertha in a video, but like I said, next episode probably be like Stuttgart, maybe Gothenburg, because it'll be actually, yeah, we do the Gothenburg game because that's the last game of the group, just so you can see what we do against pretty trash opposition. So all of that being said, I don't think there's any transfer. Oh, Maximilian Bayer has offers coming in from. I've thrown him on the unwanted list. I just want him rid, so I've put him as sell at any price. Yeah, but no transfers have been done other than what you've already seen. We have nothing going on in the activity, so we've nothing lined up just yet for January. But like I said, could definitely do it. Striker options. Matumbo's okay. Don't really have a striker. I'm considering going striker less and seeing if that does anything for us. But all of that being said, like, we're going to come back for the Gothenburg game in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this one, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all of your friends, and I will see you in the next one.